Hello, welcome back to another series on the verbal or the English section of GMAT and CAT, and today we are going to do what is perhaps the most difficult and perhaps the most important section in each one of these two. It is important because in GMAT there's a separate section on reading comprehension or RC. There are three sections in English: grammar, CR or critical reasoning, and RC or reading comprehension. In CAT, if you look at the past 3-4 years, then out of the 34 questions in verbal, 24 questions are asked from RC. Okay, 24 questions from RC alone. So just think about it. Only 10 questions are non-RC questions. All the rest 24 questions are from RC. Okay, these questions are asked generally speaking as 5 passages, 3 of them with 6 questions and 2 of them with 3 questions. But of course this keeps changing in CAT. CAT is not a pre-decided paper, it keeps changing, but at least this is what is happening for the past 3-4 years. So this can tell us that reading comprehension or RC is extremely important. Okay. Alright, so the very first question is, what is reading comprehension or what is RC? I'm assuming the fact that you are watching these videos, I think you know what is RC, but I can't assume everything. So what is reading comprehension? Well, what happens is that you're given a set of passages either together or separately. By separately I mean there could be other types of questions in between, and the passage length can vary from anywhere from 200 words passage till about 600, 700, sometimes in GMAT you're also asked 800 words, but usually the average length will be hovering around 400 words. Okay, so you are given a passage of anywhere from 200 to around 600-700 words and a few questions on that passage. Now that tells us something extremely interesting about RC, which is that this is perhaps the only question in which everything is given to you, meaning whatever is asked based on what is given to you. You don't need to know things beforehand. So for example, in algebra, you should know the formula for a plus b whole square and so on. Okay. Similarly, in grammar, you need to know the rules of grammar. Even in critical reasoning, you need to know how an argument works and how to strengthen it, weaken it. But in RC, everything which is asked based on what is given. Now the interesting part is that it is asked based on what is given. However, RC is probably the most difficult type of question in English, in CAT and in GMAT. Now what's going on here? Why is RC so difficult, considering all we have to do is to answer the questions based on what is given? Well, there are a couple of reasons for this. The first reason is that RC is a test of whether you have understood what is given to you. Comprehension means understanding. Okay, so reading comprehension basically means understanding whatever you have read. Now, it turns out people don't read as much, or if they read, they don't read challenging stuff, whereas the passages in RC are usually, not always, but usually challenging. Also, if at all people who like to read, they generally read, generally speaking, I'm not making a universal claim here, but generally speaking, they read fictional stuff. Now, fiction is imaginative, based on stories and so on. Okay, and because of course that is exciting and that is entertaining. Whereas RC passages are from non-fiction, which means passages from fact-based situations, informational, informative passages and so on, expository. So the thing is that people, even the people who are used to reading, are not used to reading this kind of stuff. Okay, so now this is one. The other is that the questions based on RC are difficult. Now there are 2-3 ways to make them difficult. One common way to make them difficult is to make the answer choices very close. Now there are various ways to make the answer choices close. One is that you just change minor words here and there between the correct and the incorrect answer choice. And since most test takers are in a hurry because they have to finish things fast, tend to miss out on these small words. And so they tend to choose the wrong answer sometimes. The other thing is that there are questions based on inferring something from the passage. Inferring means you're supposed to figure out something which is not directly stated. It is true as per the passage, but it is not directly stated. And hence, obviously, people tend to get confused. So these are some of the reasons why RC is very difficult for a lot of people. That's the bad news. Here's the good news. If you follow with me and if you finish these lectures on RC, I am almost guaranteeing you that you will be significantly better than when you started. We will start from the extreme basics. We will start from the, like for example, right now I'm going to do something called a paragraph. So we are going to discuss a paragraph. So we are going to do something from extreme basics and then we will move to as advanced as we have to. And if you follow with me and if you take care of whatever I ask you to do, believe me, your RC should be taken care of.